Wow. This has come out of left field, isn't it?
The type of player I think who gives his all for the team, and when I spoke to the manager, the way he wanted to play I think suits the way I like to play in terms of getting the ball out from the back and trying to play from the build up. So that's what I look to bring, and hopefully bring some good times and exciting football to the club. I'm really excited to have the opportunity to be here.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer.
I'm the type of player that likes to get forward, to get crosses in the box, get assists and chip in with the odd goal here and there. But I also love my defensive duties. I love a crunching challenge. I love a goal line clearance. That's what you can expect from me. Looking forward to playing under the gaffer again, as we did last year in Swindon. We had a good run, playing lots of attacking football. He knows me very well, he knows me inside out, and I know him well, so hopefully then we can hit the ground running.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the return of Addicks Additions, my separate transfer series to the League One Transfer Rumour Roundup, as it is all about this magical club that I have the displeasure of supporting at the moment. But yeah, after a lot of whinging, moaning and whining on social media over the past few weeks, you know, we've not signed anyone, falling behind all the clubs again. Over these past 2 days, we've come absolutely out of nowhere and have kicked off our summer transfer business with a double signing. And for the first time in a while, they are defensive additions. Charlton Athletic have completed the permanent signings of Rochdale centre-back Owen O'Connell and Swindon Town right-back Mandela Egbo. And there has been a lot of hype and a lot of positivity. O'Connell, the 26-year-old centre-back, has joined the club on a 3-year contract following the expiration of his deal at Rochdale, while Mandela Egbo has signed for the club on a 2-year contract with the option of a further 12 months. So, yeah, very happy with these two, I must say. I must say the second one, Mandela, was actually unveiled probably 10 minutes ago at the time of me recording this. O'Connell was done yesterday, and I did actually record ahead for the O'Connell video as a separate video. There's a lot to like about both signings. There is a lot to like about both of them. Both on free transfers, both on long-term contracts, both fairly young, and it is definitely a sign of a true switch in the style of play that we're going to be playing next season, and it has got me excited. It's got me very, very excited. So, without any further hesitation, people, let's get straight into this video. We will begin, as ever, with these Addicks Additions episodes. You guys know this by now. We've been doing this for the past 4 years now. This is the 4th season I've been doing this, which is absolutely ridiculous. We are going to read through the club's statements, seeing what the two players have to say about joining Charlton. We'll hear from Ben Garner, and we will also hear from Thomas Sandgaard. So we will begin by reading the statement about the signing of Owen O'Connell. Charlton Athletic are delighted to confirm the permanent signing of ball-playing centre-back Owen O'Connell. The 26-year-old has signed a 3-year deal with the Addicks following the expiry of his contract at Rochdale, where he was both fans and players' player of the season for the 2021-22 campaign. O'Connell becomes Charlton's first signing of the summer and the first player to join the club since the appointment of Ben Garner as men's first team manager earlier this month. The former Republic of Ireland's youth international explained the club's intent to play football on the front foot contributed to his decision to join the Addicks. He said, "I had a good conversation with the manager about the way he wants to play, and it really suits me. I like to try and play out from the back and get the team attacking as well as defending. The draw of the size of the ground is obviously a huge thing, as is the size of the club. You just have to take a look around. It's amazing." O'Connell completed 2,204 passes last season, the second most in League Two. Garner explained how he saw O'Connell fitting in. "Owen is a player that I've admired for a long time, and it was nice that when I came in, he also featured higher in the club's recruitment list. In possession, he's fantastic. He's very intelligent, comfortable receiving the ball, very brave, which is a big quality, and he has a fantastic range of pass. In addition to that, he is also a really good defender." Owner and CEO Thomas Sandgaard explained O'Connell perfectly fitted the Addicks' intended attacking play style. "We are looking to recruit players that fit the club's playing style and can grow with us. Owen is a very good defender who is also very comfortable on the ball, so I'm pleased to welcome him to the Valley." O'Connell started his professional career at Celtic, where he played 13 first-team matches. including games in the Scottish Premiership and Champions League. His time at Celtic included loan spells at Oldham Athletic, Cork City and Walsall before joining Bury in the 2017-18 season. He then moved to Rochdale in 2019 and was appointed club captain in 2020. Last season he played 50 first team games, including 45 league games, as well as picking up multiple club player of the season accolades. He was awarded the club's goal of the season for a stunning individual effort against Hartlepool United. So there you have it, guys. There is the club statement surrounding O'Connell's signing. Now it is time to get into my thoughts about the signing. I think there's a lot to like about this signing. Obviously, first of all, to get him in on a free transfer is obviously very good, and we know that we don't really utilise the free agent market very well, at least historically in the past few years. As we know, last season we signed Pape Souaré and Stephen Henderson. After the transfer window ended, we kind of like picked off the stragglers that no one really wanted. So it was nice to see that we've acted quite quickly. As for Rochdale, I think he played well over 100 games. Yeah, 131 in 3 seasons in all competitions. So that is a lot of games over the past 3 seasons. Of course, spent 2 of those seasons in League One. Of course, got relegated with Rochdale last year, and then obviously this season has been playing in League Two, where they had quite a torrid season, we have to say, for 18th place. From what Rochdale fans were saying on social media, they said that O'Connell is going to be a massive loss for their team. Obviously, he was their player of the season and also their captain, so he's a leader on the pitch. But yeah, Rochdale fans were saying that he was absolutely levels above the rest of their players. He was by a country mile their best player. In terms of his statistics last season, he played 45 games, so he played all but 1 match in League Two last season and scored 1 goal and got 2 assists. Of course, the goal that he did score was against Hartlepool, and as the article said, it did win the Goal of the Season award for the club. And I must admit, it's an absolute stormer. I'll play it on the screen now. It is an absolute wonder goal, and I think it is, you know, it's kind of an indication as to what kind of player O'Connell is. You know, he's a defender that likes to play out from the back, and naturally we don't really have that with our defenders. You know, we saw defenders last season try to do it and it didn't really work out. Obviously, Sean Clare did it the most effectively, but naturally Clare is a midfielder, so it kind of made sense that he was able to do that so well. Akinfanwo done that fairly well, I think, under Nigel Adkins' tenure. I remember he liked to play out from the back and try and get us forward, and obviously Ryan Ennis's attempt led to him getting sent off against Wimbledon. So naturally, we don't really have a ball-playing defender. And we've got that in O'Connell, and obviously with the attacking style of play that we want to play under Ben Garner, he fits that bill nicely. Now, if we're going more detailed in terms of his statistics, in terms of defensively, he averaged 1.2 tackles per 90, 1 interception per 90, 1 block per 90, and 4.7 clearances per 90. It obviously is a much-needed addition, because not only in terms of the centre-back department are we quite thin, and obviously defensively in general we are very thin. I mean, after Ben Purrington's departure, we've got no fullbacks. Obviously, we didn't know whether Clare was going to play centre-back. We still don't know that now, and we don't know if any of the academy players are going to get a shoe in. I think this is a much needed addition. It's a much needed addition, and like I said, it ticks a lot of boxes. You know, he's a ball playing defender, which is exactly what we need if we're going to play attacking football. He was Rochdale's captain, so he's a leader on the pitch, and obviously Sam Lavelle was the same. He was Morecambe's captain when we signed him, so another leader. Obviously on a free transfer, that's obviously another bonus, you know, to get that one done on a free transfer. 3-year contract, better stability there. 26 years of age, obviously has age on his side. He's still got time to improve. And yeah, I think there's a lot to like about this signing. I have seen a couple people on social media and a couple of people that I've spoken to personally saying that, yeah, it's a League Two player, you know, that's my only concern. He's come from League Two, blah, blah, blah. The thing is, Owen has been playing, you know, he has got League One experience. You know, he was playing with Rochdale. Yes, he got relegated with them last season. And I can't say that I'm a massive, you know, watcher of League Two or Rochdale specifically. I haven't seen O'Connell play. I've obviously heard of him before we signed him, but I've never... can't claim that I've watched him play. But the thing with me is, yes, he played in a very poor team last season, but he had a very good season individually, and I think that he can offer a lot to this club. And I think obviously having a crack at League One again, obviously it's making a step up, you know, from playing, you know, relegation threatened League Two football last season to obviously mid-table League One, and there's no denying that. That's exactly what we are. We are at the moment a mid-table League One side. Oh, we signed a player from Rochdale, we signed a League Two player, that's the most we can attract right now. And it's like, you've never seen him play. I can guarantee no Charlton fan has watched O'Connell actually kick a ball. I think he can offer a lot to this team. He is a much needed addition to this squad, and I think that, like I said, he fits the system that Garner wants to play. And I trust Garner's judgment, because ultimately it is a Garner signing. Garner has the final say now in terms of transfers, not Thomas Sandgaard. So he is the player that Garner wanted. So hopefully this one can work out. So I'm very optimistic with this signing. Yes, there are going to be some people moaning about the fact that we've signed a League Two player, but we signed League Two players last season, and we have to say they were our best players last year. I think more specifically to Corey Blackett-Taylor. Yes, obviously he's not a centre-back. He doesn't play in the same position as O'Connell, but the point still stands. We signed him from Tranmere. People thought he was one of our worst signings of the transfer window when we initially signed him. Signed a 6-month contract. People are like, oh, why are we signing a Tranmere player? And CBT was top 3 for our best players last season, in my opinion. And Sam Lavelle as well. Yes, we signed him from Morecambe when they were in League One. They just got promoted. But he was a League Two established player. And I think minus the injuries, Lavelle was our best centre-back last season. So that's the signing of Owen O'Connell. Now we will dive into the second signing that we made, which is literally, as I just said, about 10-15 minutes ago at the time of me recording this video. And that is the signing of Swindon right-back Mandela Egbo. So let's see what the article has to say. This is literally the first time me reading this. Charlton Athletic are delighted to confirm the permanent signing of attacking right-back Mandela Egbo. The 24-year-old has signed a 2-year option with a club option of a 3rd year following the expiry of his contract at Swindon Town, where he worked under Addicks manager Ben Garner. Egbo, who has recent experience in the Bundesliga and Major League Soccer, joined an injury-hit Swindon in March and made an immediate impact, assisting 3 goals in 6 league starts, with the Robins winning 5 of those final 6 games of the regular season. He becomes the club's second signing of the summer following the addition of Owen O'Connell on Monday. The former England youth international explained he was excited to join the Addicks. Being in the building and looking around the stadium, you just see the stature of the club, and I'm over the moon. It feels good to know that your ambitions lie in the same place as the club's. We're all looking to go forward and there's no looking back now. It's fresh, it's revitalised, it's new, and hopefully we can all hit the ground running, go in that one direction, which is forwards and upwards. Garner knows Egbo well, having worked with him as a youngster. He said, I've known Mandela since he was 11 years old from academy football. He came and played for me at Swindon at the end of last season and did really well. He's experienced for his age and he's got the attributes that we want in that position. He's a fantastic character with a great personality, very driven, a great athlete and a really talented footballer. Owner and CEO Thomas Sandgaard said, I'm really pleased we've been able to bring Mandela to Charlton. He's a fantastic talent who is a good defender and also very dangerous going forwards, which suits what we are trying to build. He worked with Ben Garner before and Ben speaks very positively about him, so we're excited to welcome him to the Valley. So that is the club statement about the signing of Mandela Egbo. Now it's time to get into my thoughts about this one. Now, I must admit, I don't know as much about Mandela as I do about Owen. To be fair, I didn't know either of them before we signed them. I'd obviously heard of Owen from his time at Rochdale, but I couldn't really say that I've watched him regularly. As for Mandela, I have to say I do not know him at all. No, I have absolutely no inkling as to who he is, what position, what style of play he does, and where he has played. Now, upon doing my research literally just now, Egbo came through the Crystal Palace Academy, which is where Ben Garner was, where he was obviously the academy coach there at the time. So he knows him from a very young age, which obviously for a starters is very good to hear. Now, as the article did say, Mandela has been absolutely all over the block. He began his career after leaving Crystal Palace. He began his professional career at Borussia Mönchengladbach in the Bundesliga. He played 83 times for their second team before getting promoted to the first team. Then he made the move to Darmstadt, still in Germany. I don't know if they were in the Bundesliga at the time. They might have been in the second division. I'm not entirely sure. Then he made the move to America, where he signed for the New York Red Bulls, which again is another interesting move. And he seems to have done quite well over there as well. Chipped in with a couple goals. And then, of course, as the article does say, in March of this year, he did sign for Swindon after the Red Bulls decided not to give him a new contract. He signed for Swindon under Ben Garner, of course, as I said, having worked with him under Crystal Palace. Swindon were struggling with injuries at the time, and Egbo came into the right-back position and done really well by the sounds of it. He got himself 3 assists from 6 games. Looking at his more detailed statistics, if we're looking at the defensive side, he averaged 1.1 tackles per 90. In terms of the offensive, of course, as I said, he did get himself 3 assists, averaging 1 key pass per 90, and a 73.5% pass completion rate. He seemed to make a really big impact at Swindon, and Swindon fans have spoken really highly about him, and the same with Ben Garner. They've been really, really impressed by the time that he had at the football club, and obviously they're absolutely gutted to see him go. I think this is an exciting one. Obviously, he is still fairly young. He's 24 years of age. It's a position that we need badly because we don't have a right-back at all. I did actually think, I won't lie, I did actually think that the right-back was going to be Portsmouth right-back Callum Johnson. This one was rumoured yesterday. Obviously, Johnson does follow the club and Thomas Sandgod on Twitter, and also follows Charlton on their Instagram page. So to be honest with you, I would actually expect Johnson to be a done deal as well. But then again, we don't really know that. That's not been confirmed. We've ended up with Mandela, which has come completely out of left field. You know, this one was literally not even rumoured whatsoever, and it's just come out of nowhere and the deal is done. But yeah, I am happy. I am happy with this one. From what I've read, he's an attacking right back, so already he's better than the two right backs we had last year, Gunter and Matthews. Obviously, he wants to get forward, attack. You know, he says he likes a crunching tackle, a couple of goal line clearances, likes to chip into with assists, likes to cross the ball in the box, which I think is exactly what we want from a right back. You know, we saw it last season. How many times did our fullbacks just push forward and couldn't swing a ball in the box to save our life? Obviously, yes, we were playing wingers in that position, the likes of Jai Simi and that, but still, you know, they just had a real inability to cross the ball. So hopefully Egbo can come in and he can fit that void. And yeah, I think this is an exciting one. He's a player that wants to get forward, which is obviously very good. He fits the system that we want to play, fits the philosophy, suits Ben Garner's style of play, ticks a lot of boxes. Of course, knows Garner from a very young age, from his time at Palace and his time at Swindon. And as the article alludes to, he seems to have a great personality, which you will see from his announcement video. I'm going to play it right now. It is absolutely incredible.
What text?
Need a right back. Fancy it? Hashtag done deal. Hashtag right back in business. Why not?
I just couldn't help but burst out laughing when I saw it. It is absolutely incredible. But yeah, I'm very happy with this one. I'm very happy to see Egbo in the club. Of course, like I said, we do need a right back option. We barely needed one. You know, we've got no fullbacks at the club at all, and Egbo's the first one. But yeah, it's a sign of things to come, hopefully. It is a sign of things to come. We do need a lot more players in through the door. This is just the first few pieces of the puzzle, but a lot of people are saying that we've done really well to get these two players in. Of course, both of them on free transfers. O'Connell being a leader on the pitch, being a captain, and Egbo being still young and seems to be very promising and hyped up. So hopefully these two can deliver in red and white. So that is it for the first episode of Addicks Additions in the 2022-23 season. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, can you possibly leave a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and turn on those post notifications so you are notified of every time I upload a new video. Welcome to Charlton Athletic, Owen O'Connell and Mandela Egbo. I hope you guys do like it here. I hope you settle in well, and I hope that you can integrate yourself into the team and you can give us some solid performances as we hope to compete in League One this season. What do you guys think about the two signings? Do let me know in the comments below. Thank you all for the continued support on the channel lately. It's been absolutely ridiculous. This has been Tyler Rolinson. Have a nice day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you all then.